Good evening, ladies. How's everybody doing? So, ladies, let me jump into this conversation very quickly while my daughter's in the shower. I hope that you all can hear me. Um, I want to come and say, I want to tell you all what I did for the last couple of days. I spent the last couple of days just kind of like chilling with myself, relaxing. But today, my daughter kind of popped up on me. And normally when she says I'm gonna stop by, it's only for, maybe that day or for a couple hours or whatever. And it means she's coming to steal like household products, paper towels, tissue, uh, air wicks, body wash, feminine wash, and things like that. So she just ended up she just ended up staying for a while, and she decided to stay the night. But when she was coming, she asked me could I make some tuna salad and cut her up some fruit. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll go to the grocery store. So I made her some tuna salad, made her cut her up some fresh fruit, and made some homemade lemonade. So when she wanted something for lunch, I found myself making her some lunch. Then when she wanted some dinner, I made her, some fresh dinner. And I thought about Nara Smith. I don't know if you all ever seen her TikTok, or I think she may be here on, well, a lot of people talk about her on YouTube, but she has an excellent channel on TikTok. And today I don't know, y'all, I fell back in love with when my daughter was young, growing up. I always cooked her fresh breakfast. And, during the school year, of course, she ate lunch if she didn't take her lunch, and then fresh dinner. I got back in the habit just that quick. And I was like, man, I really miss doing this. And it gave me such a sense of peace. So I thought about you all day, but honey, I'm not gonna lie, my daughter had me in this kitchen like ancient mammy for real. So I was just wanting to say, sometimes in life, God will remind you of the simple things that gave you peace, but He will also give us a reason to be happy and content, not to complain, to appreciate what we have. Don't waste your life away. Embrace the moments of what's there and who's there. A lot of women desire to be mothers and they've not been able to birth children, or it just hasn't happened yet. But many of us, we have the luxury of the blessings of being a mom. And one of the things that I can honestly say, I was not ready for motherhood. I was not ready to be a parent when I had my daughter 24 years ago. But I feel that my daughter's been my best blessing that God has ever given me, because she shapes me and molds me in a way. And she can change my atmosphere, she can change my mood, she can change the entire dynamics of my life with just her presence. And that's what our children, I think, are meant to do. And I absolutely love it. I'll always say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. And the very thing I say I'm not going to do, I always end up doing. So I just want to say to those of us that are blessed to be mothers, even aunties, enjoy your children, love on them, embrace them. When my daughter was coming up, my daughter watched me work 2 jobs and go to school, then 3 jobs and go to school. Then, although she didn't know I was hustling, I told her hustling was my part-time job, but I was out doing, other things to make money. But she always saw me on the go, in and out, in and out, always into the next gig or the next little opportunity I had to make extra money. And all I could think about today was, in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, I haven't done any videos in a couple of days, because yesterday I took the day off and just went and got my hair cut. Then today she kind of sprung up on me, and she said, well, if you got videos to do, ma, it's fine. And I was like, no, it's cool. Sometimes the simple things our children want is our attention. Just the simple attention, the simple time. My daughter loves to say, I just want a home cooked meal, or Mom, I want something to eat from your hands. It's the simple things that make them appreciate us, especially when they get older. And although when our children are young, they're on our pockets. But when they get older, they are definitely on our hearts and, in our head, because we think about what they're doing. But our children will return to us. And I also want to take this opportunity and say, children grow up and they get in environments and atmosphere, and their perspective on life is sometimes changed or skewed in a way. So sometimes they do go a little astray, and you all begin to knock heads. My daughter and I, we bumped heads her first year going off to college, and it took us about a year to get it back on track. And then we've been progressing ever since then. But never give up. Never give up. Because the bumping of the heads is when your child is beginning to discover his or her identity. And it's also showing you that you no longer have control, but you have to be able to trust what you instilled in them. And when you know that you have instilled things of substance, you should not worry. You should not worry. We can always be concerned, because those are our children and we love them. But we should not worry. When we worry, it says that we know we did not do our job the way we should have or could have. When we're concerned, we're saying, Lord, I sure hope he or she does the right thing. Lord, please keep them safe and sound and watch over them. Lord, please spare them from hurt, harm, and danger. Will you give them insight and foresight and wisdom to head danger off? Will you give them a stomach ache when they want to go out and danger is near? It will change the structure of your prayer life when you have a child that is a teenager, going into young adulthood, and even as they become fully grown. But they will always come back home, because home is where the love is. Home is where the nurturing spirit is. Home is where comfort is. Now, although I know my daughter has probably packed up some stuff upstairs, she probably got her nice little stash that I don't see yet. It gives me joy that she comes home to get some extra Airwick, some extra body wash, some extra cocoa butter, or some extra feminine wash to take back to her place, versus her going in the store and stealing it, or versus her buying it from a booster. So we have to look at not only what they do, but the way they do it. But trust what you put inside of them, and just enjoy your life with your child or your children. Even if you're an auntie, even if you're a grandmother, enjoy it. No, I'm still at home on the. I don't live in Florence anymore. Um, so just truly enjoy your life, enjoy your family. And today I realized something about family all over again. I realized how much, um, I honestly realized how much I think I may have wanted maybe one or two more kids, maybe even three. But that's not my life. I have, I guess, not guess, I have what I know I'm supposed to have. But today was the day, especially while I was cooking these different meals, and I thought about Nora Smith and how she prepares her children's food so fresh. But she is very organic and natural. She does it from scratch. It's very inspiring. um Today was that day I was like, man, I should have had like a little more children, so that I would have more children to feed or to have around me more. Yeah. So I look forward to the day that the Lord allows me to be a grandmother, believe it or not. I thought about that today as well. So just enjoy your children. Enjoy your children, and They right now, if you have children that are young, just remember they're going to be on your pockets, because you may be thinking about daycare, school fees, school clothes, school shoes, getting hair done, getting a haircut, extracurricular activities and things of that nature. But when they're older, young adults going into adulthood, they definitely weigh on your heart. But when you release them, they will return. That's my message. When you release them correctly, they will return. Do your best not to complain. Try not to fuss as much. That is the one regret that I have of my daughter's childhood. My daughter grew up with a fussing mama, because I was a very strict mom, and I was very structured. Although I can see the areas that it pays off now, and she definitely giving my accolades on it now, I still look back and say, well, I didn't have to fuss about that as much. My daughter was not allowed to have cable unless she made the honor roll. If she was not on the honor roll, there was no cable, there was no TV. My daughter was not allowed to go off to college unless she went to college for free, because I just knew her. I just knew her ability. I knew her abilities, and I knew she could do it. So I pushed her. I challenged her, but I felt like I was investing in her to be the best her. But the things I fussed about were little simple things at home. I grew up, I want to say I grew up in a structured family, but yeah, I really grew up in a mean, in a mean household, a mixture of meanness and a lot of discipline. So I did give my daughter a lot of that, because I valued those things from when I was a little girl. But when I look back over it now, it makes me realize some things are just not worth the fuss. Some things are just not worth the loudness of the argument. And when she got in my bed, she's not even supposed to get in my bed. When she got in my bed, all I could think about is, why is this heifer in my bed? But when I looked at her, she looked so peaceful and so comfortable. And it just gave me a sense of peace. And she wanted me to wake her up at a certain time. So when I woke her up, I used a soft voice, an inside voice, versus when she was younger, growing up, and I used to wake her up for school, and we're two rooms across from each other, and I'm saying, "No, Sha, your alarm is going off. No, Sha." So it's the little things I look back from then that I do different in on now, even though she's older. So I hope that this could help you with your parenting skills. Don't beat yourself up. Wherever things are with you now, you know if it's good, you know if it's not so good. We all need critiquing, but just make it fun. There were a lot of fun moments that my daughter and I had as well. But I'm gonna be honest, I was very, very strict. I was very, very serious about education. Oh yeah, I believe that. Recovery. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Yeah. I think our beds give them a sense of peace, a definite sense of peace. Yeah. So tonight we're just staying up, watching a few movies, and just enjoying each other. Just enjoying each other. Yep, home is a safe space. And not only is it a safe space, but home should be a peaceful space. Look at here, y'all. Look who calling. Nah, hold on. Yes, ma'am. My floss sticks. And get you another blanket, because I got Mr. Leo, and another pillow if you want one. Oh yeah. That's good, little bud. Okay. Bye bye. She's coming down now. So yeah, we're just watching movies, just relaxing, just enjoying each other. I want to say something as a mom to a girl that's a young lady now. Ladies, be honest with your daughters. Don't allow them to think that everything in your life was so easy, and don't allow them to think that everything in your life was perfect, because if you allow them to think that, and even if it was, give them the space to, if they make a mistake. Because if you make it hard for your children to say I messed up, or I think I did something I shouldn't have, or mom, can we talk, can we talk about sex, can we talk about boys, or can we talk about finances? Hold on, what shirt you got on?
Some shirt I found in there.
That's my Divine Feminine shirt.
Oh, thank you. I feel really divine after that shirt.
Thank you. So yeah, so you want to be the type of mom that your child feels comfortable at all times, all stages, and all ages. And although there may be some things they have to confide in you, be that place of secrecy to where they're not violated, and to where they're comfortable to say, I know I can go talk to my mom. And that will make them and yourself the best of friends, that you will be more than shocking to know. And it's rewarding. It has its rewards to it. Be an open mom, but be an honest mom. And I would just say do the best at being a nurturing and soft mom. We can have firmness and we can be disciplined, but our children, whether it's male or female, they need to understand the nurturing spirit from us. Yep. Once they grow up and they get out into the world, they have their own identity and they have their own way of doing things. Oh, ladies, y'all do know this is Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? So I have my shirts coming. I hope they come in tomorrow. And my daughter will be gone by then. But I have plans. I hope that you ladies are not going to sit in the house. You bring my water, sweet pea. I hope that you ladies are not going to sit in the house all day this weekend. Get out and enjoy yourself, even if it's by yourself as well. Thank you, my little bug. Yeah. Well, ladies, I'm not going to hold you all. My love bug is down here. We're going to watch maybe another movie or two. And then maybe three, honey. I don't know. We'll see. But enjoy your night. Make sure you enjoy your family. And when it comes to relationship, when it comes to dating and marriage and children, if you have children, you need to be with someone that is more than accepting of your child or children. If you get with someone that has a child or children, you need to be more than accepting of their kids as well. And try not to use the word step parent. Try to use bonus parent. Try not to use the word stepchild. Try to use bonus child or children. Because you want that child or children to feel welcome, so that you all can be a well blended family. But try not to get somebody who does not want children, and or do not want to have children, because then you're going to find yourself with a little hiccup. So yeah, that's it. I love you all. Y'all have a good night. My daughter and I, we're doing our old school mommy and daughter movie night. I hope I can last. Normally I fall asleep, but I made it through one movie. So yeah, ladies, have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Peace and blessings. Great day. I love you all so much. Namaste. What else you need?